What's up, nassholes? How y'all doing? Tonight we're going over some nasshole shit, so I hope that you're prepared.
God created that. There's no vast universes with potential alien life or something. That's another reason why, if you know the flat earth, you know the alien lie. There's no aliens visiting from outer space. There are demons here that are interdimensional demons from hell that work for the fallen angel Satan, that work for Lucifer. Whatever name you want to give Satan, it's evil. Another day closer to being with the Lord and our family.
Well, okay, listen. A little bit closer to going home. This guy's talking about death, okay? Let's just put this into perspective real quick. He is sitting there pining for death. Now, they always accuse me of being like, oh, there's nothing to live for. It's like, holy fuck, you're sitting there wanting to die and just waiting to die. You're spending your entire life waiting to die so you can, quote unquote, be with your family. Which you don't actually know that that's what's going to happen after you die. Even in the Christian faith, you don't know that's what's going to happen after you die. So, fuck that shit.
There's been so much truth revealed over the past few years. It's been a lot to handle, a lot to take, but we can handle it with faith in the Lord. He will strengthen us. When we're weak, He will strengthen us.
Okay.
I don't know what to say some days, my brothers and sisters, because it seems like most of...
Okay, let's just put this in perspective real quick. He has, like, video of the sun rising playing on, like, a TV or something, in which he is then recording with his phone. Instead of actually, like, editing it into the video, he's doing that old-ass thing where you take the phone and you take a picture of the screen with the phone. It always bugs the fuck out of me when they do that, or when they use another phone to take a screen, like, to take a picture of the screen of yet another fucking phone.
The lies of the world have been exposed, and it's all there for people to realize and research, pray over, pray about. One thing to go along with the flat earth, because the flat earth is the truth and it's important to know.
Okay, I get that you find that the flat earth is the truth, but what I would really like to see is some evidence of this flat earth, because I too want to know the truth. But you talk about how needing to pray to God and everything so that you can know the truth or something. I don't know where the whole praying part comes in. Maybe you're struggling to believe in the flat earth because you really know that it's just bullshit and it doesn't make sense.
Our sun is local. This is a big thing for me. The sun is local. It is not 93 million miles away. Just go outside today and look at the sun.
So they say this a lot, that the sun is not 93 million miles away, that it's local, that it's just, in our atmosphere below the dome. That raises a lot of different problems that they don't have any kind of explanations for. For one thing, we don't know what that sun is made out of. Like, if it was made out of the same kind of plasma or just really hot gas and everything like that. If it's made out of the same thing, that's going to set the atmosphere on fire in general. Like if even that small of a sun that's local would fucking devastate the earth. So, I mean, I don't know what it's made out of. It's made out of some special fucking material, matter or energy or something like that. It's made out of something special that will heat the earth, but at the same time not set it on fucking fire because it's in the atmosphere. So there's that problem. There's also the problem of a working model of the sun rotating around the sky. Now, if you'll go outside and look at the sun, you will notice that its radial width or its angular width does not actually change as it moves through the sky. Now, of course, we know that it's not actually the sun moving. We are rotating on the Earth's axis, but they don't believe that, okay? So they think that we're stationary and the sun's moving in the sky, just from their own personal perspective that it fucking moves in the sky. But that doesn't make a lot of sense because it doesn't match what we actually see in reality, because they think that, like, I guess maybe they don't believe in the radial width or the angular width. Sorry, I keep saying radial. The angular width of the sun. If you measure the angular width of the sun from different locations and then you do the geometry, just basic geometry about it, you can actually determine how fucking far away the sun is. There's also the problem of the light dispersal from the sun on the face of the earth. You need to be able to explain how that ball of light lights up the specific areas on the earth that it does. The models that I've seen haven't actually been able to explain it very well, or they explain it with like a lamp kind of dispersal pattern, which doesn't make sense. I've seen dispersal patterns where the light just ends in the middle of the earth, which is not how light would actually operate at all. So there's a lot of problems with saying that the sun is local to the earth. These are just a few of them. I could go on further, but then we would never get through with the video.
And really think to yourself, how far away is that? And then think, does the entire universe, quote unquote, rotate and spin around that? And that's the center point, the sun? Because the sun is not the center of creation, the earth is.
The sun isn't the center of the universe. So no, you're wrong about that. No scientist would say that the sun is the center of the universe. Technically, the sun is moving through the universe around the central point of the universe. And then we are ourselves moving, are rotating around the sun, where we're orbiting around the sun. And because of the sun's gravity and its influence, we are moving along with the sun, and all. I mean, you could go further into it, but I think you get my point. My point is that no scientist would actually say what he thinks that scientists say.
It is the earth and the firmament with the sun and the moon, the stars and wandering stars, the planets. That is the entire universe. It's right there. God created that.
Did he just say fucking wandering planets and stars?
There's no vast universes with potential alien life or something. That's another reason why, if you know the flat earth, you know the alien lie. There's no aliens visiting from outer space. There are demons here that are interdimensional demons from hell.
Oh wow. I wish I had, listened this intently to it, because we got a crazy sumbitch.
I mean, if you've got interdimensional demons, it seems like the most reasonable thing you could use is Jesus.
Interdimensional demons are real, motherfuckers! Repent now, or I will sick my demon dogs on you and get all sassy and shit, fuckers. That's redneck Jesus.
That work for the fallen angel Satan. That work for Lucifer.
Okay, so let me get this straight. There are interdimensional demons that come into our reality and are working on behalf of Satan after he was cast out of heaven. And those are the aliens that we see on Earth. I guess maybe they're also lizard people. Wow, this whole thing just got a lot more crazy. I mean, obviously it doesn't have evidence for that, but I mean, goddamn, you're sitting there taking a video of your TV screen as you're watching the sunrise and being like, there's goddamn interdimensional fucking demons out here, and we're all gonna fucking suck devil dick if you don't subscribe to Jesus. And that devil got a sparky dick, don't you fucking suck it, suck on my nuts. Earth is flat. Bitch.
Whatever name you want to give Satan, it's evil.
I like how he had to pause there as if to reflect on his entire life. Like, Satan is evil, no matter what you want to call it. Oh, I'm glad I'm saved. Let me go rub one out real quick.
Satan has fooled the world in many ways. One of those ways is making people think they spin on a space ball. They don't.
Okay, here's what I want to know from this guy and the flat earth community in general. What good does it do for Satan to fake us out like that? Like, why in the fuck would Satan want to like fool us? And that, like, what is his end game there? Like, oh, if I fool him with this, then it'll be easier to get them to suck dick and fuck ass. That's how you get them to hell. You get them to do gay shit all the time. But then you got one of the minions being like, you don't got to be gay to fuck ass or suck dick. Oh, I know, but those things will definitely get you here.
No one does. It is a hard piece of brainwashing to get over, but once you do, you see things clearly. You realize that God is real, very important. Heaven and hell are real.
You know, I like how he's like, it's really hard to get past facts and reality and to give that shit up in order to believe in this supernatural fucking unreal shit. It's really hard to just deny everything that we experience. I like how he's at least honest in that respect. Also, heaven and hell don't don't exist. You're welcome.
The Bible is real.
Okay, that statement's a little nuanced. The Bible is real. Well, yes, the Bible is real. What's contained within the Bible, as in, like, the claims that it makes, the stories that are in it and everything, those are not fucking real, okay? Those aren't real at all. There's no historical data that supports what's in the Bible, especially the Old Testament, but also the New Testament. So I don't want to hear this shit about how the Bible is quote-unquote real. I mean, it's real as in it's a physical book, and that's about fucking it.
All that just from knowing that the sun is local and not 93 million miles away.
All right, now I just want you guys to imagine yourself. Let me play you a soft tune. Close your eyes. I want you to imagine a beautiful sunset. And then you just all of a sudden realize that it's local. And then like a beam of fucking energy, Jesus enters your brain and he reveals all the truths of the Bible. And you just immediately know it. You open up your eyes and light spews the fuck out of your face on up into the sky like you're a goddamn fleshlight or something. Flashlight, not fleshlight. That's a slip of the tongue. Like a flashlight.
I feel incredibly violated right now.
The sun and the moon, go look at them. They are not that far away. Please really think about that, and please try that. Go and look at the sun today and ask yourself that. Is it really that far away, 93 million miles away?
Yes, it is really 93 million miles away. It really is that far. Because you can measure the angular size like I talked about before, and you can tell it from there too. Also, 93 million miles works out with how much heat we receive on the surface of the Earth per square mile. It being 93 million miles away explains how bright it is in comparison to how big it is. Everything works out with it being 93 million miles away. But then you want to say that it's local, and then you've got some holes to fill. And you got some holes to fill. They're pretty big holes, and nobody can do it because it just doesn't make sense. You've got to start making a whole bunch of like concessions to things. Like you got to start just making shit up. And they want to speak so definitively about it. Like most scientists, until they can actually prove something or at least have evidence to suggest that it can't be another way or something, they won't say something's actually a fact until they get it like peer reviewed and all that other kind of shit. Like it doesn't become fact until after that point, or at least it becomes like a scientific theory. But these people assert it so positively as true that without having actual like explanations, it amazes me how steadfast they are in this delusion.
Is it really the center of the universe?
No.
Or is it local, made by God, inside the firmament where we're taken care of? And
neither one of those.
I pray that more people wake up to the flat earth. I think it's such a catalyst as to getting people to have more faith in Jesus Christ, to realize the lies of this world.
Okay, so honey, we have to believe in the flat earth in order to know Christ better. What the fuck? No, you do not have to do this shit in order to know me, motherfuckers. Do not believe in the flat. Are you fucking serious? That shit was written in the 6th century, you dumb fuck.
It helps expose so many of Satan's lies. Flat earth is like a weapon. You like, I go out and I'm like, man, so many people don't realize the flat earth. And if they did, they wouldn't be living the same lives. They wouldn't be doing their 9-to-5 routine. They would probably be upset and angry and shocked and
like how does even if you thought that the earth was flat and you were a globetard your entire life, and there's like, oh, the earth's flat, why would you quit your 9-to-5 job? That doesn't make any kind of goddamn sense at all. What does this guy think he's living in? This is so fucking ridiculous. If you imagine yourself, you're realizing the earth's flat, and it's just like, oh fuck, my entire life's a lie. I'm gonna quit and live out of a van like goddamn D-Marble. Then you realize that you've actually got to spend money to buy the van, spend money to buy gas, spend money to do all these things. So like living out of a van is really antithetical to the whole I'm not gonna succumb to capitalism kind of fucking shit.
A lot of things. I've had someone say to me that if they found out the earth was flat, they would quit their job, and I don't know what they would do. They'd just say they'd be in shock or whatever. But
wait. They would quit their job, and then he doesn't know what they would do. Like, seriously, regardless of what you learn in life, don't immediately be like, fuck this shit, I quit, motherfucker. And it's just like, you work at Hardee's. Do not fucking quit your job because you think the earth is flat. That is so stupid.
I have you